Soul Simmers, and welcome back to a brand new video. Today we're finally gonna do a challenge that I've been wanting to do for a really long time, but I just never really got to it, and that is the every room is a ... challenge. Basically, you can do this in many ways or forms. You can have every room is a different budget, every room is a different color, and in this case, I thought it is summer. That is for me usually the time when I really start eating fruit again, so why not do a every room is a different fruit kind of challenge. So I have actually prepared a beautiful wheel with a ton of fruit on it so that we can spin the wheel to kind of decide what kind of fruit every room should be. And then from there, we're gonna see if we can match the color scheme, maybe like add some funky little details that represent the fruit that was spun, and hopefully make a house that doesn't look absolutely ridiculous. I have actually placed a house that I built myself quite some time ago, actually. I think this house is like 2 years old, but I figured it kind of makes sense if we're gonna do every room is a different something challenge, that I don't necessarily have to build the entire shell, but we're just gonna use a shell that I made, and then we're gonna continue to build upon that. There is a bunch of rooms in this house, so when you come in, there's a hallway that we can spin for. There's a really big living space, which is probably going to be like half kitchen, half living space, so probably we can spin 2 times for this one single room. Then we have somewhat of an office or potentially a bedroom. Then there is a little half bathroom downstairs, and then if we go upstairs, there's 1, 2, 3 bedrooms, 1 hall bathroom, and 1 ensuite bathroom. We also have a roof terrace here and a balcony here, and then we have the backyard. I will see how long this video is gonna take because I don't want to have a video that is like 3 hours long simply because I'm also decorating all the outdoor spaces. So we're basically just gonna start with the indoor spaces, and we're just gonna spin the wheel for all of those. And to keep it simple for myself, let's actually start with the hallway and see what kind of fruit we get. So let's bring up the wheel, let's actually spin the wheel, and let's see what fruit it's gonna give us. I'm a little bit scared. We're starting with star fruit, and I think it's really funny that star fruit is on this list because it always reminds me so much of Stardew Valley. Okay, so star fruit is like kind of limey yellow. It depends. You have like yellow star fruit and limey colored, like kind of like a greenish. So how about we go for green and yellow? Just kind of combine the two. I think I should be able to do that. Oh god, that is going to be like a really bright room right off the bat. But okay, let's go. Let's see. Actually, let's just start with the green and see if we have a limey green wall. We don't really have a lime green wall, so maybe I'm gonna go for yellow. And then do we have a green? We don't have many green floorings either, but I almost feel like that kind of works. Like that is kind of the right color green. It just looks so ugly. Oh my goodness. Okay, honestly, that is also kind of the right color, but I'm not sure if I can commit to it on that level yet. I'm not really sure if I'm ready to go this much all out. I might go for this one. This is a little bit better. Like it's still kind of in your face, but I think I can live with this a little bit more. Let's make sure that the stairs actually are also yellow. And then let's decorate the hallway with stuff that you would expect in a hallway, like a little sofa and some coat racks and stuff. Okay, I finished the hallway, and honestly, I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. I added like a bunch of little star details. So we have a star clock, we have some star decoration, we have a star light, and then everything is like the floor is lime green, kind of like an unripe star fruit, and then the rest I focused on a lot of yellows. I added this little bench where you can kind of sit to put on your shoes. We have all of our clothes, and it's like a very simple hallway, but I feel like kind of with all the star details and it being so brightly colored, that is a really good start to this challenge. So let's actually see what we have for the next room, and I feel like it only makes sense to go on and continue for the living space because I think I'm gonna make the living space here and then the kitchen over here. So the first half of this specific room, I'm a little bit scared that this is a big open space and that we're now going to decide on 2 different fruits for the same space, but let's just try. Let's bring up the wheel and let's see what we get for the living room. Raisin. You're telling me that? Oh my goodness. Okay, so the living room is going to be brownish, I guess. That's going to be wonderful. Okay, so, I mean, it's kind of like we can't really do wrinkly furniture, I guess. It's kind of like different shades of brown, but definitely like a warmer, almost like a reddish brown. Oh, that's not one of my favorite colors, unfortunately. But for now, what I'm just quickly gonna do is I'm gonna split up the room for the simple reason that then it's a lot easier for me to place flooring. So let's start with the flooring, and I'm almost tempted to kind of search for red because it's probably, yeah. This is like a good color for raisin, you know? It's like that reddish brown. Is that one better? I think actually this one is better. Oh, that's so ugly. Why did I put raisin even on the list? I thought it would be funny if we got that, but now that I'm sitting here and realizing that we actually got it, I have so many regrets. Let's see, do we have any like wallpaper that could fit with that? Honestly, that kind of works, but this is gonna be such an ugly living room. I am really scared to actually work on this, but I'll show you guys what I've done once we have the rest of the furniture figured out to match raisin theme. I'm not excited. Okay, I'm done with the raisin room, or I think I'm done with the raisin room. I tried to find things that like remind me of raisins, and you're gonna have to like kind of indulge me on this train of thought. But look, these curtains, you know, that I use, the ones that are very drapey, they get really wrinkly, if that makes any sense, just like a raisin. Then, you know, leather is kind of worn material, you know, it's kind of like stiff, kind of like a raisin. Then usually old people eat raisins. So I added like really old people paintings, just in general things looking old, like an old TV and an old cabinet reminded me of raisins. This is really like a stretch, but honestly, how would you translate a raisin to freaking furniture? So you're just gonna have to allow me this weird train of thought. I added like a bookcase around the door because I thought that genuinely looked pretty cute. And then we have this nice desk space over here. I'm kind of trying to figure out if I want maybe some wall decorations as like a final touch above the desk. So let me do a quick search. I have honestly just been selecting on like dark brown and then kind of just running with whatever I'm finding. Maybe we can add like something cute like this. That actually is nice. That's nice above a workspace as well. But I think there you have it. There you have my beautiful raisin living room. Let's actually spin for the next room, which is the kitchen. As you can see, I did add like a little bit of a separation wall. It is still quite open, but I mostly did that so I have actually some corners to work with over here. And also, just for the sake of my own good, that it's gonna be a little bit more split up. Also, the kitchen is probably gonna run along like this wall somewhere, and then we're also gonna need a dining space in here. So the next one is going to be for both the dining space and the kitchen. So please, please, please give me something good. Fingers crossed. Oh, I'm so scared. Also, I don't take off the one, so we could spin double. A blood orange. Okay, so that'll be a red and orange. I can work with that, especially next to the raisin room. I can absolutely work with that. I mean, maybe it's a little bit questionable for a kitchen, but I think so. How about we do the flooring and the walls orange, like a brighter orange, and then we go for red furniture and like a red kitchen, because then you kind of have like the outside is orange and the inside is red, kind of like with a blood orange. I think that could actually turn out, well, cute might be a really strong word for it, but not super ugly might be attainable. Let's see if we can find like a proper orange floor. That is proper orange. The question is that how far we want to go? I'm like trying to figure out, because a lot of these oranges I feel like are a bit too dark. Like this is pretty, but that's almost like terracotta red. I don't feel like that's necessarily super orange. I mean, we could just go for something like this, because that is like lighter orange. And then for the wallpaper, let's actually see, do we have a good orange tile? I don't think we really do. Again, these are pretty, but they're like a little bit too dark. I feel like an orange is, well, actually an orange, if you look at this, I feel like maybe, oh, this is kind of hard. No, I don't feel like that. I was like, this kind of looks like the right color, but it doesn't. It doesn't. So I feel like we might actually have to go over here and find an orange color that fits a little bit better with actually like orange. Do we have a lighter one? I mean, we must, right? I mean, actually that one kind of works, but I'm a little bit scared because that one glows in the dark. Actually, it's not that bad. You know what? Let's just go for that one. It's definitely something, but we can make it work, I think. So I'm just gonna put in all the red appliances and like all the red details for the core of the blood orange, and I guess then I'll get back to you. Okay, I think my blood orange room is done. I'm actually really happy with how this turned out. Surprisingly enough, this color combo kind of works and I don't hate it. Like, it's not like the raisin room where I genuinely struggled. With this one, it worked out super, super well. So as you can see, the floor and the wall, obviously that's what we did in the beginning, is like bright orange. And then I added a bunch of red furniture, like with different shades of red as well, because I felt like that kind of matched the blood orange. I also kind of separated, made like a little cove here where we can add the kind of china cabinet. And then we have a nice dining corner for 4 people. And then on this side, I actually added a bunch of fresh oranges, the orange posters, this little orange decal thing. So we have like a bunch of actual like orange stuff. And then I also went ahead and added a bunch of appliances, and I also added a little cake decoration stand because I thought that looked really cute. I can imagine that's like orange flavored muffins and orange flavored like a croissant with maybe orange jelly filling, something like that. So that's kind of the outcome of the room. I just realized I didn't really replace the lights, so let's do that as a final step because I think this room deserves some more pretty lighting. So let's see, lighting and then ceiling lights, and then let's just sort on red and see what we get. Actually, I really think this one would be cute. So let's add that over here, and then maybe we can size it down and add like 2 above the... I think that turned out really cute. Maybe we should actually size this one down too then, because otherwise it looks a little bit silly that that one is so much bigger than the others. But I think that room turned out super cute. So I'm actually really happy with how that went. And honestly, these 3 rooms next to each other don't even look that horrendous. It could have been much worse. This is okay, well, maybe the hallway is a little bit weird, but these 2 next to each other worked out far better than I could have expected because they're both like warm toned. So now I think it is time to roll. Let's just make this an office actually, because I think with 3 bedrooms upstairs, it might be nicer to kind of make this a skill building / office room. We do already have a computer down here, so let's just make this into like a skill building room, and maybe let's let the fruit decide what skill building room this is gonna be. I'm a little bit scared. Let's see where this is gonna go. I hate this wheel. You're telling me that I need to make a raisin skill building room? I have an idea. Like, why am I like this? Why am I like immediately frustrated? But then also my brain goes like, yeah, but actually there is something you could do. I'll keep a surprise what I'm gonna do, and I'll show you once I'm done. I'm done with my second raisin room. I decided to this time take raisin very literally. So I made it into a raisin room where you can grow grapes and then dry them to turn them into raisins. So these are all like little containers of grapes that are drying and turning into raisins. I had to come up with something, okay? If you tell me that I have to make 2 raisin rooms, there is a point where I have to get real creative. So this is our little indoor greenhouse. There is like a little tea set, so you can sit here and have a nice view on the patio. So let's say like the weather is bad, you can still feel like you're kind of sitting outside. It is also off the kitchen, so in that sense, I can kind of see how IRL this would work. I wanted to make a skill building room. Well, I mean, technically this isn't functional, but if your Sims were to live here and you were doing storytelling, I can see how this would like help you tell a story. So there you go. There's your second raisin room. And I just realized that I, again, did not take it off of the wheel. However, if we spin raisin again, I swear I'm not gonna do that. I'm refusing, okay, to do another raisin room. It's not happening. So let's do a quick spin for the toilet downstairs and see what kind of color scheme we should go for there. I also just noticed that this is like clipping a little bit. There we go. Now it's good. Okay, so let's see. For the toilet downstairs, let's see what we get. Please don't give me raisin again. Be very nice. I swear, this wheel is so rigged. I'm gonna now remove it. I'm not doing it. I refuse. It's removed. Raisin does not exist on the wheel anymore. Let's try again. Durian. I feel like honestly that kind of looks like a raisin too. Let me look it up. Oh, actually durian is more like a dark green with a lighter yellow. So that kind of brings back the hallway theme. Although I feel like a durian is more like a muted green, kind of like an army green. So let's get that first. Honestly, that one gets kind of close. It's a really gross green color. I'm not gonna lie. Oh no, that doesn't work at all. Do I go for yellow flooring? Maybe I do. Maybe I go for like bright yellow or brighter yellow. It is kind of like something like that, maybe. I feel like this is turning into the reverse of the hallway, but then like slightly different shades, which is gonna make it so frustrating to look at. But we're just gonna see how far we can get. We do have a toilet in that color, so honestly, I might go for it. Also, durian on the outside is green and on the inside is yellow. So again, I feel like we're kind of following the theme that we did with the blood orange as well. And let's get a sink in here. Let's get a nice yellow sink, and then a mirror would be nice, I guess. So now we have a mirror, toilet. Okay, let's give them toilet paper before all of you start rioting in the comments about me forgetting to add toilet paper. So there we go. And should we add one of those really gross toilet mats? I'm actually not sure if I don't think they come in yellow, so we could maybe just go for something like this. It would be nice to have a little mat in front of there. I think that's it. I think that wraps up the downstairs floor for now. I'm gonna leave the balcony and the yard, and I'm gonna see how long this video is gonna get for now. But that's definitely not the ground floor that I anticipated. I was thinking maybe we get like strawberry and peach and pear, and like we get all the cute fruits, but no, we get raisin 3 times. That means that we're gonna have to move upstairs and decorate these bedrooms. Okay, so let's start with actually the biggest bedroom, the parental bedroom, and let's actually respin for that one. Let's see what we get. Guava. I mean, I know the fruit, but I'm definitely gonna have to quickly look up a picture. Oh, guava is like, it kind of has like the same colors as a watermelon. It's green on the outside and red on the inside. I feel like this is one of those fruits that I mostly know from like fruit juices and stuff. So I don't think I've actually seen it as a fresh fruit before. But let's go for a kind of a green wall then. Maybe also a green floor if we have something. It almost feels weird to add like a floor like this in a bedroom, but I mean, why not? And then we can go for like a nice, I'm like debating pink. I think maybe we should go for maybe not a bright pink. I think we should sort on pink and red and then kind of see what we get. Like that color would be perfect. That's like exactly what I need. Obviously that one is a really ugly one, so that's not really what we're going for. And let's start with a bed because a bed is definitely going to be the hardest. And then as soon as I have the bed, I'm gonna kind of just like build it, and then I'll get back to you when it's done. That is actually perfect. That color, this is the exact shade that I mean. It's kind of like a pinkish red or a reddish pink, whichever you prefer. So I'm gonna like wrap up this room. I'm gonna finish, like quickly decorate it, and I'll show you the end result. Okay, I think my room is done. It is a little bit of a weird shaped room, so I kind of have to get a bit creative. But on this side, we have like a nice little seating area. We have a big mirror. We have the very bright and colorful curtains. Then on this side, we have the bed with 2 bedside tables, a little light next to it. We have a pretty ceiling light. I do have like an extra ceiling light over here just to make sure that this room doesn't get ridiculously dark. Then we have 2 robes hanging over here. Then we have a little kind of like cabinet where they probably have some clothes and some makeup items. Then we have another wardrobe, and I think that's the room, simply because this room has such a weird shape, but it has everything that a bedroom needs. And honestly, also these colors are driving me a little bit mad, so I think it is time for the next one. Let's spin for the bathroom that is supposed to be an ensuite of this bigger bedroom. Yuzu. Ooh, okay, let's see. I feel like I know what yuzu tastes like. So in my brain, I know what color it is, but I don't think that's actually what it looks like. Yuzu is, okay, so it does look like that because it has this like very fresh lemony flavor, but it actually looks like a lemon too. So it's bright yellow, like very, very, very yellow. So let's see what we have when it comes to, we kind of already did a yellow toilet downstairs as well, but this one is supposed to be a lot brighter, which I'm a little scared about. I mean, this is a very bright cat litter box, and I'm kind of tempted to use that, to be honest. Then I think it would be really nice to have a tub. Do we have a bright yellow tub? Like that would be, we have this one, but that's a little bit large for this bathroom, unfortunately. We have that one, but then it's kind of like almost going towards gold, which I don't think is, it needs to look like fresh. So I think it would be better to go for like a lighter yellow with maybe a little bit of green accents. I think that's maybe what we should go for. Also, I'm going to do something that I know is technically not functional. So if you want to play in this house, you're going to have to replace this, but I always think it looks really nice if you kind of like add a shower like this over a tub. I also think, by the way, it might help if we go for like a nice yellow tile. I'm actually pretty glad because we do have a good yellow tile in the game at this point. That is making it a lot easier for us to make this yellow bathroom. And then I think we're gonna have to work with details like nice green. Maybe we can go for like a green curtain because kind of like a lemon, it has like the little stem that sticks out of it. So I'm gonna figure out this bathroom and then I'll show you once we're done. Okay, I think the bathroom is done. I opted for like a lot of yellow, but then with like green details. I think it looks really cute. Like we have a green plant, we have some green towels, then we have a yellow toilet again, but like a green mirror and stuff. And I think it turned out really cute. I feel like it does have that kind of like fresh energy to it. And then there's a couple of things that that unfortunately I don't think come in yellow, but let's see. I do want to add some final touches because there is one thing that I always add when I do a shower like this is like a caddy or something with some shampoo in it. So I think that's that side done. I'm actually kind of glad with the green that kind of ties it in. So I think that works pretty well. So let's actually spin for maybe the second bathroom. We can do a next spin. I'm hoping that one of the kids' rooms is gonna like get strawberry because we have a really good wallpaper for it. But let's see what we get for the bathroom. Gooseberry. I actually think I have to look that one up as well. Oh, so like a gooseberry, if I find, there's a picture that has like green, yellow, and like purplish. And there's also pictures that are very orange. So, but I feel like most of them, like a lot of them are more orangey. So let's go for an orange bathroom because I think that's a color that we also haven't really done. We haven't really done. No, Ro, you haven't really done orange. No. You have absolutely not used that at all. Where did you get that idea? But here we can go a little bit like a darker orange, honestly. Well, actually, no, I think it is more like an orange like this. But then this combination, I can't deal with. This is actually harder than I expected. Maybe we can do that one because also it has a little bit of green. And again, it is a plant, so it makes sense. That one is actually from the For Rent pack. Let's see if there is a matching tile or something that goes together with that. Wait, For Rent? Yeah, it is For Rent. There's no wallpaper. Oh, wait, it is selected on orange. I was like, there's no wallpapers? Hold on. I think we might be able to... I think that could work. It's a bit more yellowy, but I think that's okay, considering these berries can have like all kinds of colors. And then now we need to unselect For Rent and just select on orange. Bathtub combinations and stuff in orange is going to be a little bit of a challenge. I'm going to do the same trick as I did before, though. Do I like that? I don't like this tub. I like that combination, but I feel like it should go like this. I think that works a little bit better. I'm gonna continue to work on this bathroom and I'll get back to you once it's done. Okay, the bathroom is done. So what I did is I kind of added this little cabinet to create a little bit of a separation so that it's a bit more of a corner for the bathtub and the shower. And then over here we have the toilet, the sink. Everything is like really orangey and has like the little green accent, kind of again from it being a plant and obviously a growing fruit. So then I think I'm kind of tempted, to be honest, to continue the theme that we have downstairs in this hallway as well. So kind of again use the green and yellow because I don't think I'm gonna place much in this hallway. So it feels a little bit weird to spin for a specific color considering I don't think I'm gonna add any furniture. So that leaves us with 2 bedrooms. So let's start with bedroom number 1 on the left and let's see what we get for that one. I'm really hoping something strawberry or like pinkish purple because we have done nothing pinkish and purple and a lot of greens and yellows and oranges. So let's see where this goes. Tangerine. Really? Tangerine. That is like the most orange thing I could have gotten. Okay, I guess the world is really wanting this to be an orange build. I do know that like orange bedrooms can turn out really cute. And I think potentially there is some like really funky wallpapers that we can use when it comes to orange. Like stuff like this I think is super cute. Actually, that could be fun considering that those are like circles and tangerines are like round, kind of like round orange fruits. Obviously that isn't the most orange though. So I'm gonna like do a quick search to see if there's something that would fit a little bit better. I think this is cute, but like I was so enthusiastic. I placed it and now I'm realizing, you know what? I don't think it's orange enough. I feel like if we go for orange, we might as well just go for this one and then potentially just add like the details of the tangerine part in like the furniture and stuff. In terms of flooring, I feel tempted to just go for that one. It's like super bright, but it kind of works. So I'm just gonna go with that one. So again, I'll be back once I'm done furnishing this room. The tangerine room is done. I actually found the perfect rug for this. It is actually not a rug. It's actually the little like marbles game, but then sized up into a rug, but I think it worked out really well. I went absolutely ham on the orange in this room, but there's like a little drawing table, there is a blarfy, there is a desk, there is a toy box, there is a bed. So it's like very much a kid's room, but I tried to keep it simple as well. And then this room technically has a door to a balcony. So I was thinking maybe this can be more like a teenager's room or something. So let's see what we spin for this room. This is the last room of the house. And considering how long this video is already, I don't think I'm gonna do the outsides. I think I'm just gonna leave those a little bit more neutral considering this house is already kind of silly. Okay, the wheel's spinning for the final room for the fruit challenge. Let's see what we get. Fingers crossed that we get something nice. I actually got straw. Oh, it's salmonberry. I can't read. It's too small. I was like so excited. I was like, oh my God, it's strawberry. No, it's salmonberry. But honestly, I think that can work too. Let me look it up. Okay, it's red and orange. I don't want to talk about this. Why is this? Why is this? Why? Why is this? Why? So that let's then go for like the darker red, considering we've literally just done an orange bedroom. Let's go for red. I'm actually pissed. I'm actually a little bit pissed at the game. It's kind of this color though. So that works. Let's see. Let's add, it's kind of like a darker red. I think that one actually, no, that one is better. Okay, let's go for this color combination and then I'll see you once I'm done. Okay, I finished the final room. I found this bed, which actually kind of has all of the shades that a salmonberry can get in or like turn into. I made it into like a teenager's room. So I added a bunch of like clutter, a bunch of like just kind of random stuff, because also their furniture doesn't really match because they're trying to find their own style while they also use their parents' furniture. They have a nice like desk setup over here. They have their study books and everything. They're kind of like exploring maybe a little bit more of, you know, like gemstones and gem cutting and all of those things, like their interests a little bit. They're kind of trying to figure out who they want to be. And I think that concludes it. This house is very colorful. I would love to hear your thoughts. Let me know in the comments down below what your thoughts are about specifically the 2 raisin rooms. Also, just in general, this house, I'm gonna make sure to upload it to the gallery. So if you want to download it, go ahead. I couldn't really see why you would want to play in this silly house, but hey, maybe you have a really great plan and a really fun storyline for this. So I would love to hear it if you do plan on downloading it and use it. Let me know in the comments down below which you thought was the most fun part. If you're not subscribed to this channel and this is the first video you ever see from me, please do consider subscribing. If you like this video, please toss it a cheeky like, because it does really help the video get to more people. And with all of that being said, thank you so much for watching and I'll see you on the next one. Bye everyone.